Hey everybody, welcome back to Shotgun Schlock. I'm your host, Herschel Gillis, and today I'm uploading a video, and I'm sorry for not uploading one yesterday. I tried uploading two videos, and they were both corrupted, so hopefully this one works when I get it up there. But today I'm reviewing the 1974 martial arts grindhouse exploitation classic, The Street Fighter by Shigehiro Ozawa. I've got the trilogy set from Shout Factory. I do recommend it, by the way. But the story follows a man named Terry, who is a almost villainous mercenary, who is tempted to hire the mafia and yakuza try to hire him to kidnap this business magnate's daughter. The business magnate passed away, leaving billions to his daughter, and they're wanting to take her money, obviously. He tells them that he'll do it for a certain price, which is significantly higher than what they were wanting to pay him, and they refuse. So, what does Terry do? He goes to the daughter of the now dead business magnate and offers his services and her protection from the people that he just turned away. There's some other plot things, but that's the main thing. There's also a subplot about this man from early in the film trying to get revenge on him and his family, trying to get revenge on Terry. But usually it's pretty straightforward, but there are some little plot twists with that I don't want to spoil here because it is very good. This film is wild. Fun fact, this was actually the first film in the US to ever get an X rating. Not because of sexual content, but because of violence. This is my new cat, by the way. This is Elfie. Oh, turn the camera. Elfie likes to get into stuff. So if you see her in videos, I'm sorry. Okay. But anyway, Terry and this entire movie is extremely violent. For a 70s film, like I said, this was the first film rated X because of violence and not because of sexual content. And it definitely shows. There is a part in this film where a man gets his genitals ripped off by someone's bare hands just in the middle of a kung fu scene. Someone gets their throat ripped out. There's a part with an x-ray into a dude's head, getting his head punched, and then blood sprays everywhere. It's pretty awesome. It's not quite as gory as something I would say like Riki-Oh, but for a 70s martial arts movie, this is probably the most violent one I've ever seen. The direction and everything, this is very reminiscent of those 70s martial arts films, House of the Flying Dagger and that sort of thing. Very reminiscent of those. So if you like those kung fu martial arts movies, you'll probably enjoy this one. Just from the looks of it, the acting is very good. Terry is a character that you sort of start to like by the end of the film, but he is totally terrible, which makes him sort of unique in this realm of martial arts movies, I would say, because he's not a good guy at all. He is a mercenary and he is very self-serving. He likes his partner, but that is about it. The villains are almost comically evil, and you love to hate them. You just want to see Terry fight a bunch of dudes, and that's what happens. And there are some legitimately funny parts in this as well. Terry's partner has some genuinely hilarious one-liners. There's a part where Terry is doing pull-ups, and his partner is also doing them behind him. When they pan out, he's actually standing on his feet and just squatting below the bar, and he's telling Terry to hurry up. Stuff like that. It's very funny. I wouldn't say the film is lighthearted overall, but those moments definitely keep it from being too dark, I would say. I think the acting across the board, though, is pretty good. The soundtrack is also great. I love those 70s exploitation grindhouse soundtracks, especially in martial arts films. and it does have a memorable soundtrack. It's really great, and the cinematography is great. Like I said, it looks like those martial arts movies, but there's a lot of like locations that they go to that I thought were really interesting, like waterfalls and everything, and people are getting thrown over them, and it's just very interesting to look at visually. Um, Pretty much throughout the film. Um, I don't really have any dislikes about this one, honestly. This is a classic for a reason. If you're into martial arts flicks, you should definitely check this out. Like I said, I have the trilogy. I believe it's streaming somewhere. But I would recommend picking this up. I got this on Walmart for like $23 for all three. It's a 3-disc collection. Um, it's got interviews, trailers, and new transfers, and it looks great. So, highly recommend picking that up as well. Um, One thing I do want to say about this is I have mentioned it's a martial arts movie, but I would say in this particular film, this almost functions better as a like standard or more straightforward exploitation film than a martial arts film, just because the violence is there, and that's definitely a big focus of the movie. Is like the fight scenes in this, and they're much more graphic than your typical kung fu movie. A big plot point is that Terry, his father was like trying to combine karate and Japanese boxing together. So Terry fights dirty, and there's a lot of knife throwing and chopping, and yeah, it's very violent. If you're into that and you want to see kung fu movie with maybe a little bit more violence and bloody pummeling and everything with a weirdly likable character, definitely give this one a go. I'm going to be reviewing the other 2 films in the series as well because I did really enjoy this one. I do highly recommend it. I know it's one of Quentin Tarantino's favorite movies as well, and you can definitely see the influence of something like this on his films as well. So if you're into Tarantino movies, as a side note, definitely check this one out too. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on the Street Fighter. I know this was a bit of a short video in the beginning. I do want to end this with an update on Banana Box releasing. I'm working on... I'm working on it. Got orders for almost 70 releases on Black Friday, so I'm working my way through it. I'm the only one that ships these. So yeah, keep an eye out for those. Tracking numbers and everything are going to be coming next week. I'm going to the printer today to actually get covers. So thank you for that, to everybody that purchased stuff from us on Black Friday. Got a few more releases coming soon. Along with some Christmas covers that will be free to people that already purchased the films. But if you want to purchase them for the first time, you can choose between them, or if you want both, I'll print you an extra one as well. So, yeah. To people that already bought those before, you're going to be getting a PDF file emailed to you, as long as that's okay. I'll ship you one as well for the price of a stamp, which is like 50 cents, but if you just want to print it yourself, I'm totally fine with just sending you those. So, yeah. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Keep your notifications on. And as always, I've been your host, Herschel Gillis. 0 thoughts, 0 editing, 0 brain cells, and 0 planning. Signing off for today. Thanks, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.